All right, guys. Honestly, today was such a cool day. Um, if I had been able to take a trade, I think I could have caught. I think I could have caught a pretty high RR trade. I don't know for sure how much or how actually how much of a higher R trade. What I'm talking about is because Top Step outage went on and I missed the really good entry. But hey, what up, Kirk? I missed the really good entry because Top Step was down, and I will show you guys that in just a second. But I think I can't say for sure, but I think I would have caught a pretty high RR trade. Instead, I caught a 1.5, which is still fantastic. But I think if Top Step wasn't down, I would have caught the. So this is a Phoenix model off this 1 minute rejection block. You guys want me to go into this now or later? I kind of want to start on the higher time frame. Anyway, I'll just show you really quickly. Right, we have 1 minute rejection block. This is a Phoenix because we have SMT with this low here. Just putting a song on, changing the song real quick. Okay, so this rejection block was. We had a SMT with this low, so it's a good sized rejection block. It sweeps out this consolidation, and it comes with SMT, right? Obvious accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and so 15-second change in state. This was a really nice entry. And this occurs at 10:26, which is a 9. So, just incredible. And yeah, this takes. Look, let's measure this out here. Yeah. Yeah, see, it takes out a lot of these guys. And I just was bullish on the higher time frame. That was the other reason. So I do think I would have caught this if Top Step hadn't been down, but you never know. It's hard to say. But yeah, this is Phoenix right here. So then off of the Phoenix, you could take this 15-second change in state and then ride it all the way up. And I believe it was below all the true opens. So anyway, I'm gonna take a step back, zoom out. We're gonna start on the higher time frame, and then we'll top down. So yeah, you compare this rejection block with a change in state off of it. I liked this momentum candle. It occurs right exactly at 10:26, which is 369, right? It's a 9, right? I mean, there's no coincidence in these markets. And I did observe this happen live. We could actually go look at it. I kind of want to go look at it because I observed this happen live. Crazy. And I tried to take this. I would have liked to have taken this on my real accounts, but yeah, Top Step was down. Let's actually go look at it real quick. What color is this orange? It's that one. Okay. So, okay, so I want to watch this video. Hey, there's 3 people watching. That's pretty solid. So guys, check this out. All right, guys. So, I'm going to pull this up. So you might be like, that's hindsight. Well, then how could I have spotted it in lifetime? Oh, yeah, this was... Hang on. It was towards the end of the stream. Yeah, look. Watch this. I just hope that it didn't execute the trade. So, we need to get the closure right at 10:26. Isn't that insane? Hold up, I'm gonna take my AirPods out. You hear me say that? We need to get the closure right at 10:26. Listen to that. That's insane. That is an insane thing to call out live. Listen to that again. So we're getting the 369 time right here. So we need to get the closure right at 10:26. So we got to get the closure right here. If we get the closure right here, it's valid. So there's no way I wouldn't have caught this. You can literally see me say it's valid, but I couldn't get in. I couldn't take it. Isn't that so stupid? Stupid Top Step being down. What'd I say? What did I say, bro? See what I'm saying? Like, I definitely called this live. And you can see what ended up happening, right? I mean, obviously, we went higher off of this. And we went to the draw on liquidity, which was the CRT high. So that's probably where you would want to target, is the CRT high. Very logical spot to take profit. So this is the 4-hour CRT high. And then yeah, after this, I'm gonna zoom back out to the higher time frame. But let's see what I missed out on because of Top Step. Let's see what I really missed out on because of Top Step. Now, I mean, obviously, I probably would not have held it all the way up here, but it's just basically a thought experiment for like what I know that I could do in the future, because I know for sure that I could do this in the future because I knew all of this was likely to occur. So on the 15-second change in state, off the rejection block, right at 10:26. How much RR is this? Where did I set my stop loss on this? I set it at 145.75. So we're going to do exactly that. That's exactly where I'm going to put my stop loss. Right? So this is where I would have had my stop loss. This is where I would have entered objectively, right? I missed out on a 5.9R because of Top Step. Thanks a lot, guys. Now, obviously, I would not have likely held that whole way, but I mean, I would have taken partials and stuff, but still, you know what I'm saying? Still kind of like, it's just like, really? Really? At least I caught this low on the leap, and I'll show you guys how I did that. As well, I'll show you guys in the market recap how I did that. But yeah, this is just really cool, honestly. Okay, yeah, hard to fake this. Very hard to fake that because I called that live, right? I think this is the trade of the day, in my opinion. Honestly, I think I should have had stop loss at the low of the momentum candle because when we get a momentum candle, the whole point is you're not anticipating is to go back below that. But that's besides the point. Because it does matter because it goes from 5.91 RR to 8R just by adjusting where you put that stop loss. So it's crazy. Right at 10:26, which is a 369 time. So 10:26 flow state close 1 minute 15 second, and this was at a 9. Crazy. And I call it live and everything, and still people won't believe it until I actually execute it and they watch it happen. And even then, they still won't believe it until I'm like making millions of dollars. So stupid. So stupid. But by the time I'm making millions of dollars, it's like goes to show who the real ones are, I guess. So I think this will be trade of the day, honestly. I think this will be trade of the day because, like, yeah, incredible. I think this might have been 90-minute SMT. I could be wrong. Partial 90-minute SMT. Yeah, I think it was just partial. Yeah, it was partial 90-minute SMT. So, change state off a rejection block up to the CRT high. You can go break even here. And yes, I called this live. I would have taken this on Top Step. It's just, to me, it's a matter of likely how far I would have held it, and I think I would have secured a lot of profits in this leg up, and I might have gotten trailed out here. I'm just being realistic, but I do think that it's very clear that this is very, very possible, that this is very, very possible to catch, right? So yeah, 10:26, 15-second change of state off a Phoenix model. Dude, that I think I should clip that. Because that's like, I did call it. I did. Objectively, I did. 10:26, flow state, close, 1 minute, 15 second. out of 9. And then, we should look at how this is I think this was a. That's besides the point. But this was a load time from SMT. Yeah, I kind of want to clip this. Let's go ahead and clip this and put it in the live clips channel. So let's go ahead and screenshot this. Or let's screen record this. Well, we didn't inverse it, right? So I'm this bearish to hold. So that made, we didn't take Asia lows, so that made me bearish. I shorted at 954. So I'm anticipating this rejection block to hold. We got SMTs all. This with a good momentum candle, I'd be in the trade. I'd be in the trade. But because we closed like this, I would have removed the trade because obviously this is not valid. Right? We didn't take Asia lows, so that made me bearish. I shorted at 954.
Is he gonna let me snip?
Dang. So I'm anticipating this rejection block to hold. We got SMTs all the way here. 1 minute rejection block. I would love to take this 15-second change in state here. Occurring at a 369 time. So this trade is magnificent, and I would love to take this, but unfortunately Top Step is not going to let me. But this is magnificent trade right here. So thanks a lot, Top Step. You owe me AR if this hits. So we're getting the 369 time right here. So we need to get the closure right at 10:26. So we got to get the closure right here. If we get the closure right here, it's valid. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say, bro? But, of course, Top Step is gonna be a pain. Oh my. That's such a good clip, bro. That's such a good clip. How do I save this? Dude, that is such a good clip. That is such a good clip. That is such a good clip, bro. What up, TB Tom? How's it going, bro? Yeah, Top Step actually kind of owes me at least like half of 8R. At least half. I have to watch this again.
1 minute rejection block. I would love to take this 15-second change in state here. Occurring at a 369 time. So this trade is magnificent, and I would love to take this, but unfortunately Top Step is not going to let me. But this is magnificent trade right here. So thanks a lot, Top Step. You owe me 8R if this hits. So this, we're getting the 369 time right here. So we need to get the closure right at 10:26. So we got to get the closure right here. If we get the closure right here, it's valid.
Dude, that is so sick.
What'd I say? What'd I say? What did I say, bro? But of course, Top Step is gonna be a pain. Oh my.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They kind of owe me something because I would have taken that. But I don't know. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I mean that's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Oh, doesn't that just make you so mad? Like 8R, man. I would have for sure caught 8R. I don't know. Let's just look at the higher time frame now. Actually, I'll be right back. I need to. Yeah, I will be right back, and then we'll look at the higher time frame, top down, and look at everything in detail. Man, I still got a lot to do. I have to post the stupid. I actually still need to finish my spreadsheet. I never finished it, and I need to finish. Um, I need to post on Twitter. My trades for today. Maybe I'll just skip today for that. I don't know. I might just skip. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna listen to music and then I'm just gonna keep charting. But yeah, I took an 8R trade on the leap actually. It was this. See this new week opening gap? And then we had a 5-minute change in state. So this, right? Hang on. This, so accumulation. We obviously swapped out the lows here. Dude, music is such a vibe. I don't get people who don't listen to music. Actually, that was kind of me for a bit because, because I don't know. When I was dating this girl, like I don't know. I kind of, I used her to release maybe when I shouldn't have instead of just listening to music. And I don't know. I should have just been listening to music the whole time, honestly. It kind of makes you sound like kind of bad, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like, I I forgot my joy for music because I don't know. It's easier just to talk to someone. I'm not really explaining it correctly, but you guys probably get what I'm saying. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so what was I thinking here with the leap trade, right? I took this on the leap. We had accumulation, manipulation, and then we have right here, we have this order block, which is a 5-minute change in state. So this right here is where I entered on the leap, right? You guys saw me take this on the leap. Dude, it's just crazy because, like, look at how far I've came in, like, 2.5 years. Just imagine how good I'm going to be at trading in like 10 years. Dude, I'm excited for the future. And then you can project out the order block. Actually, I would target the CRT high, so remember this thing. And yes, I took this. I took this trade live. You can go watch the live stream. I took it on the leap, right? It's crazy. I mean, that's genuinely so sick. First, I clicked on your stream and you actually won. Yeah, I won. Uh, I won yesterday and today. And I took this trade on the leap, which was like it's probably like 8R. What? All right, bro. You do you. I'm gonna keep doing me. And I'm gonna prove you wrong. So this is 10 o'clock, flow state retest, 1 hour, 5 minute, and that was it. Chain 3 payouts for the past 2. I already told you I've gotten 6 payouts. Bet you can work a 9 to 5 and make double what you make. It's crazy. Combining Phoenix with a new week opening gap is actually really clean. Like, let's actually look at that again. This is something I've noticed quite a bit. We might need to make this a new model. The Shadow Phoenix. Because you're combining Phoenix and Shadow model together. Oh, I already have Dark Phoenix, so that doesn't really work. Yeah, let's make a name for this. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. I like Phoenix Horizon. There's something about new week opening gaps that has to do with the algorithm. And I don't exactly know what it is, but like I think it's like market maker models return to fair value at them or something like that. But I don't know why. The only thing is, I don't know if I want to call it Phoenix Horizon because we already kind of have Event Horizon. What about. Hey Jake, how are you, bro? I'm messing with this idea where basically you look for specifically a Phoenix model off of a new week opening gap, and I'm wondering what to call it, right? So it's oh, don't play this, don't play this, don't play this, don't play this, I'm gonna get copyrighted. Oh, bro, I hope I didn't get copyrighted. That could have been bad. Hopefully I didn't get copyrighted. Hopefully I didn't get copyrighted. That's all I have to say. Um, dude, why did it start playing? Just I don't. Anyway. Um. Yeah, I want to think of a name for this. Like combining Phoenix model and new week opening gap, or new day opening gap. Hey, what up? Oh wow, everyone's showing up now. Let's go. Guys, can you help me think of a name for this? Basically what I'm looking at is combining a Phoenix model, but specifically when it occurs, when Phoenix model occurs at a new week opening gap. Because I think I've seen this happen quite a bit, and I just need a name for it. So I've been looking through figuring out ChatGPT or looking through ChatGPT to find a name for this. I'm kind of thinking Phoenix Horizon. I don't know. That just feels right. Phoenix Horizon. Phoenix Horizon. What do you guys think about this Phoenix Horizon model? Where basically, once again, take the Phoenix entry off a new week opening gap. I think that's what I'm going to call it, Phoenix Horizon. It just feels right. Look at how perfect this is, though. I mean, genuinely. Okay, I'm going back to listening to music. Oh, what up, Sandro Boy 263? You guys see what I'm saying? It looks pretty clean. Yeah, there's something special about new week opening gaps and new day opening gaps. Did it make any SMT with YM or yes? Yeah, we have a SMT with this low here. But I don't feel like drawing it because it's just kind of like it's crossing over the end dog. But yeah, there's an SMT with ES here. Yeah, you know what? I should probably draw it. Here. So yeah, 1025. Whoops. Phoenix Horizon. Is at the 1 minute. And then I'll show it with the SMT as well. So yeah, guys, the more I learn about the markets, the more I do realize that these markets are perfect. Like anytime you're wrong, it's because your read was wrong, not because the market was wrong. So it's with this low right here. 10:25 Phoenix Rising 1 minute number 2. Okay. It is just kind of crazy that this played out so well. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had from the rejection block, we gotta see if this is a GB range. It feels like it really should be. It really does. Don't you guys think this would be a GB range? Yeah, so we definitely get the rejection block in the rejection block partition. We need to take this up dealing range to see if it's in the... if this is in the fair value gap. Wow. No way. That's so sick. And then this probably occurred in the breaker partition. Wait. The more I study the markets, the more I realize we actually need this breaker partition. Is this the breaker? Nah, that's the mitigation block. Nah. Yeah, so the breaker was actually this thing. Let's zoom out. Well, I think the breaker actually formed here. Nah, I would consider this the breaker. Either way, though, it is so fascinating how it fits inside the dealing range. Like, you have to admit this is so fascinating. I'm still not going to use it. As far as I'm concerned, I just care about the fair value gap partition and the highs and the lows. And the breaker is just, we'll figure out the breaker later. You have to admit, though, this is pretty sick. Because the 2022 gap forms exactly inside the 2022 gap partition. And then we get the breaker and the fair value gap. So sick. You can't make that up, man. Kind of want to make this like it's like the skeleton. Yeah. Let's get rid of this for now. That's so sick. Is that not just crazy? Is that not crazy how perfect that is? Like, look at this. I mean, I can't make it up. It's incredible, really. So you want to see Phoenix model occur at the low of the dealing range, essentially. You want to see the Fervaligat form in the Fervaligat partition. Wow. Wow. So I'm just gonna save this as Goldbach fitting in perfectly. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I might go on a bathroom break or something. wish I wasn't so tired right now. I feel so tired. Alright, let's look at something else. We've been looking at the same little piece of price action for forever. I guess let's start on the higher time frame. As I've been saying. Oh my gosh, I'm too tired for this. Maybe I just need to. Maybe I'll end the stream and. I don't know. I'm just so tired. I don't know if this is a good time to stream right now. You know what'd be interesting is if we had. It'd be interesting if we had another one here, another shadow model off of this new week opening gap. We might have. I mean, not shadow model. Phoenix Horizon. Yeah. We had a Phoenix Horizon, Dark Phoenix Horizon. Right? Because this one was soup, remember? And then the other rejection block got held. I kind of want to keep backtesting this. I think this is the secret on how to trade new week opening gaps. You look for the rejection block off of them. I mean, it's definitely one way to trade them. I'm too tired for this. I might just end the stream, guys. I'm too tired for this. Yeah. I'm just gonna end the stream. I have more to backtest later, but it's fine. It's just to make a market recap today, but it's just right now. I don't know. It's too much.